Annyeonghaseyo. Today I am very excited. This video is very special. Today I will tell you an epic story of sacrifice and courage. It's almost the 15th of August, the Liberation Day in Korea. And this year it's going to be the 80th anniversary. Let me take you on a journey, not just through history, but also through a personal experience that completely changed how I see Korea. It all started with the Talk Korea 2025 contest, when I noticed they had a special section dedicated to the 80th anniversary, and that's where the journey began. To be honest, at first, that wasn't my plan. I wasn't even planning to focus on history. I just wanted to make something fun and creative. But when I saw the 80th anniversary section in the contest, something clicked. I started wondering, what was Korea really like back then? Not just what we see in drama, modern developed country, but the real, raw history. While I was gathering materials for the contest, I came across some documentaries about Korea history, Korean War and post-war. What I saw touched my heart deeply. Once I started watching, I couldn't stop. I found myself going deeper and deeper, reading articles, saving clips, even writing notes. It felt like I was seeing a whole new side of Korea, one that's rarely talked about. After watching some footage and videos of war and destruction, I discovered stories of pain and suffering, then resilience, sacrifice and hope. Hearing stories about children banned from speaking their language, and schools taught them to forget who they were. How did a country rise from total destruction to become what we see today? If you have the same question, grab a seat. I'll tell you the story of the Korean Rising. The story began on August 22, 1910, when Japan annexed Korea. The Japanese flocked to Korea and tried to erase its identity, to the point that speaking the Korean language became a crime. The Korean people did not remain silent for long in the face of the occupation. They tried to stand against the occupation in hard and soft ways. In 1919, were one of the earliest displays of public resistance. In 1926, the film Arirang shared Korea's pain. Its song became a symbol of freedom. And finally, in 1945, the Allies arrived to support and Japan finally surrendered. The Japanese flag was lowered from Korean territory, and the Japanese soldiers left the Korean lands. 2 million Koreans returned to their homes after being forced to go to Japan during the occupation to help the Japanese army. But that wasn't the end of the Korean suffering. Although Korea gained its freedom from Japanese occupation in 1945, it soon faced another conflict, with the outbreak of the Korean War following its division into North and South in 1950. But with the support of the United Nations, the UNKRA was established, the United Nations Korean Reconstruction Agency, beginning relief and reconstruction in South Korea hand in hand with the Korean people, literally rebuilding their homes with their bare hands, brick by brick. I realized that behind the freedom and develop I admire today, there was deep pain and incredible strength. Seeing smiles back on children's faces again is priceless. The Korean people were able to pull themselves together. They made rapid and confident steps forward in all fields, earning the title of Miracle of the Han River. Because I'm from Egypt, a country with a long history of occupation, wars, and destruction, I was aware of the greatness of what Korea had gone through. This greatly increased my respect and appreciation for Korea country and people. I never imagined that a simple curiosity would take me on such a deep journey. If you are lucky enough to visit Korea, you must visit the Korean War Memorial. There you will see archives that tell the story of that era in Korean history. Now, I'd like to share my photo book which I participated with in the Talk Korea contest with you. Korea has set an example for us to follow in rising from the ashes. And that everything impossible is possible if we want it to be. Perhaps to the world, Korea is one of the Asian tigers, or the miracle of the Han River. But for me, from now on I will call it the Pheonix of the Far East, a nation that endured years of hardship, rose with pride from the ashes, and rebuilt itself step by step with courage, determination, and a clear vision for the future. Today, South Korea shines as a land of dreams and hope, a living example of how the strength of its people turned pain into progress and challenges into a bright future for generations to come. In the end, I hope I showed you a beautiful, different side of Korea, and you enjoyed it as I did. From Egypt, with admiration and respect, a heartfelt happy 80th Liberation Day to Korea.